Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Zelda Bros. I'm Skywalker,
I'm Bingus Pingus.
and today, well, this is one of two episodes that's probably releasing this week, or today. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. But today, right now at least, we're doing a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom official #2 trailer watch slash reaction slash what our thoughts are,
Whatever.
what we
Alright.
feel like. All right, Bingus
So,
Bingus.
let's get into it.
I think we should just watch the trailer first and go back if we need to.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors!
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him. Please, lend him your power.
All right, pause there. All right, what were
Alright.
your thoughts, Bingus?
This trailer is very, very full of new information, and I like it.
All right, let's go back to the beginning and be listening to me when I tell you to pause if there's something I want to discuss.
Alright.
Click. Okay, pause it here a second. Okay,
Alright.
you see the Malice in Death Mountain?
Yes, I do.
I honestly kind of think that's gonna be one of our ways to get to Ganondorf, because
That
that's like an absurd amount of Malice. Like that's gonna
if
be like
that
a
is
crucial
Malice,
part.
if that is
Yeah,
Malice
that's
and not just the eruption of the volcano, then yeah, that could be an important part of how we get to Ganon. Yeah, I believe so.
all right. Keep going. Oh, pause. Okay. Do you know Twilight Princess?
Yes, I do.
You know the Aerophos enemies?
Yes, I do.
I believe these are going to be like a rendition of that. I can't wait.
All right. New enemy brought, old enemy brought back.
It's looking nice. And Pingus, if there's something you want to discuss, feel free to pause it.
All right here, there's something I would like to discuss. If you look over on the
Shoot.
left, you can see what appears to be a new style of tower.
I honestly kind of think that those are the Sheikah Towers, but a bit of Malice has kind of, changed them.
You know, as I look more at them, yeah, they look like Sheikah towers, just without the top pointy bit. And if you look in the middle, you can see what appears to be a glowing skeleton. So, new
I
enemy?
believe those are Zonai markings.
They could be.
Because if you look in the title of it, those are clearly Zonai depicted dragons.
Could be. Could be the dragons that they're depicting. But let's go on.
Yeah.
This right here. This shows that there are islands in the sky, as seen in most all of the trailers. But this is actually showing that the islands and the mainland of Hyrule are actually in the same loaded zone, which means that at any point in time, you can just jump down and glide back into Hyrule, and you don't have to like go through like a door or a loading screen to get back into the or to get back into Hyrule.
That is going to be nice because then, oh boy, wind bombing, if it's still in, is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Or maybe you could BLSS, because that looks like it. One of those looks like it'd be high enough to get the step up animation, but who knows?
Nintendo, if you're watching, please don't get rid of those glitches. Okay, pause here.
This looks like a new area with
I
that.
believe this is mined. As you can see, this bokoblin is obviously carrying a backpack for something. I believe ore of some sort.
hmm And it
And if
appears
you,
that they're mining out a stone talus that they've built their base into.
I don't know, maybe something else. That, and when you're editing this, please zoom in on one of those Lizalfos. I believe that Ganon, instead of just resurrecting them with the Blood Moon, can give them like a second life. Just they're like pure malice.
Yeah, those do look very much like malice covered Lizalfos.
Imagine malice covered
Rise,
moblins.
my servants.
Pause
Three-headed
here.
dragon, three-headed dragon,
No, no, no,
three-headed
no,
dragon.
no, 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 no. Look up what in your free time. Look up Gleeok from the original Legend of Zelda. I believe this is a rendition of that. Gleeok is a great boss. Sure, some of you might not agree with me, but I like the original games. Okay.
All right. And if you
Ganon.
look over to the left, you can see that Hyrule Castle is emerging with what appears to be some of that green energy that seemed to be sprinkled about the entire game, right
And
below the
some
castle.
malice. And some malice, obviously.
Yes. All right, onwards.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Okay, pause here. First off, Ganondorf voice, very cool.
Yes. And we can
Second
also
off,
see from here that the mallets appears to be sentient. And if you go on,
okay, pause. I know this is just Hyrule Castle, but if you go back to the moon quickly, Pingus Pingus.
Survivors.
Yep, get to the malice shooting out of it. Okay. I think that the old Blood Moon system we all know is no longer a thing. I think instead of just a Blood Moon reviving enemies, they'll just spit out new ones.
huh. Though I'm going to kind of disprove your theory. Because if we go on, you can see that the stuff it shoots out is like little malice meteorites that hit the enemies.
Well, maybe they could hit like dead skeleton. No, that's just reviving them again. Maybe that's how they tear up. A Blood Moon spawns, and then dead enemies become malice versions.
Maybe that's how those red Lizalfos came to be.
They died, became style enemies, and oh, look at that, we're alive again.
Yes. Guard, maybe possibly a new dungeon.
Possibly, but go back like 1 second or a few frames. Okay, stop. You see that vent on the one directly in front of Link?
Yep.
I think it's going to be like a version of how to teleport. Either it's an enemy, a teleport, Or it's gonna be like how you get a few upgrades, like they just modify your hand for you while you're in like a coma.
Mm. The pad that Link is standing on looks almost identical to that of a Divine Beast. So, Divine Beast
Hey,
Part 2?
Pingus Bingus, in your free time, translate that from text and put it on the screen.
I will do that. Hinox are still here.
Stop.
Alright.
I think this is gonna be cool. Those aerial enemies carrying other enemies.
Just like how the Moblins can throw Bokoblins if they feel like it.
Abusement of your friends. Please don't do that in real life. We're just joking around here.
Hee-hee-haw. Ooh, this. The Moblins, they appear to have, like, little
Hats,
helmets on.
which must mean they're higher ranking.
Or they could just be trying to get them 6 skateboard tricks.
Yeah.
Do a kickflip! Ooh. So
That's gonna be fun to fight.
this is a boss, and
Most
that
likely.
looks to be a boss arena, possibly linked to this.
Probably.
And it looks pretty powerful, and it's in the sky.
Okay, stop.
Alright.
Ganondorf is gonna be an amazing return as a boss fight.
And let's just hope that they make him stronger than Calamity Ganon was.
He'll definitely be stronger than Dark Beast Ganon.
Yes, Dark Beast Ganon, he can only hurt you if you're bad at the game.
Which,
But Link,
by the end of the game, you have to master combat.
Yes. Alright, in this shot, I'm gonna say it, but Link looks fat.
He just gained a little weight from too much exploration. No, wait, it's all the apples we fed him in Breath of the Wild.
Finally caught up with him.
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Ooh, he
This
may
music!
actually be more powerful. And this is proof that you may actually be able to just glide on down to mainland Hyrule from the Sky Islands.
Okay, first off, I kind of like the new Champion Tunic redesign.
It do be redesigned.
And I know you don't necessarily like Link's new arm, but come on, you can't really notice it that much, can you?
Not really. And if you're in intense combat, which I'm sure there's going to be lots of, you're probably just going to be holding a massive weapon. Crop circles!
Yeah!
And on the left, you can also see more of that new tower.
Alright, play it.
Homing arrows.
Yo.
You can finally
Pause here.
shield surf on those tracks.
Hold on, go forward a few frames. Okay. You see that like little propeller in the corner? Like near the boxes, there's like a fan.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna come up later. And also, those blue Bokoblin redesigns, my guy.
Yeah, they got horns.
Ooh! New minecarts!
Yeah, new minecarts that you're not actually able to put bombs into.
Oh. Oh well.
And
Wait,
that also
can I put
means
a
no flying machine.
But wait, could I put a Bokoblin in it, stasis it, and just bye?
Yes, you can already do that in Breath of the Wild, so probably in Tears of the Kingdom as well.
Physics is fun.
Worse apparatus.
Cool bombs!
Projectile hammer. Yep, that looks like a hammer that has a ball in it that when you throw it, it's kind of like lacrosse, where it'll just lob the ball and ball explodes. But that explosion
Yep.
doesn't really make sense because the ball has blue energy and the explosion is red. Zelda, 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 Zelda.
Actually, I think it's the goddess Hylia.
Isn't that Zelda?
Could be. And
Arm. Magnesis.
pause here. Okay, no, you see the wheel there?
Yes.
All right, keep going.
Car.
Look, it's the exact same wheel, which means we'll be able to build our own cars.
Legend of Zelda, Car of the Wild.
I'm making a semi truck as soon as I can.
Initial Zelda, Stage 7. Hot air balloon.
Yum.
And on the left, you can also see what
Death
what
Mountain.
could be another dungeon as you kind of climb floors, like the opposite of what you do with Wolf Link and Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Plane.
Okay, you know that propeller I brought up earlier?
Yes.
We can make flying machines.
Yes.
Look out, Bokoblins! I'm making myself a World War II inspired bomber. Surprise!
And new area, which might actually be the same area as shown earlier. However, it could be different.
Keep going. That Zelda logo, man, it's awesome.
Yes.
Please, lend him your power.
Zelda may not be dead.
I honestly like this, and if you go back like a couple of frames, a few more.
Lend him your power.
More. Go back 5 seconds. Yep. Go back like a few frames more. I'll tell you when to stop. Stop.
Ooh, I did not notice this before, but that energy is coming out of Gamblegork. And
look, it looks
it's-
as if Link has been fighting him for a little bit because the Master Sword is already corrupted.
Yes, and
Hold
it
on,
appears to be powered up to 60 damage, as you can see that it is glowing. Eh,
Rem.
Lend him your power.
yes.
Buddy, does this mean that Fi from Skyward Sword will be coming back? We'll get a proper companion in this game.
But Zelda.
Yeah.
Actually, Zelda could be dead. We don't actually know if Link saves Zelda.
All right, I think that'll conclude it for today.
That do be the end.
All right, everybody, remember, share this channel, subscribe, and comment what you want to see us do in the future. I'm Skywalker, and I'll be signing out today.
Goodbye.